Opening narration. In the neon sprawl of Neolundal 2099, data flows faster than blood. Towers pierce the clouds, and the city hums with the rhythm of code and chrome. Somewhere between man and machine, a silent war is brewing. Across the skyline, Cyber Knight stands atop the Helix Tower, his armor pulsing blue with neural light. Beneath his helmet, his eyes flicker between digital feed citywide surveillance, crime stats, and ghost traces in the network. Peace, he mutters, is just silence before the next breach. Meanwhile, in the undernet, lines of black code shimmer across an abandoned data node. A voice whispers through corrupted frequencies. Distorted, layered, almost human. Let's remind them who built this world, it says on. The system shatters into cascading static. Ghost code has awakened. Down in the Neon District, street vendors sell augmented noodles under electric rain. Cyber Knight, now in civilian guise at dawn, cross moves through the crowd, scanning faces, hearing whispers of vanishing AIs and ghost software. His digital implant pings. Unauthorized access detected. City grid compromised. Inside Aiden's apartment, metal walls, half-lit screens, photos of his late mentor Dr. Rhea Vale. He runs diagnostics through his neural HUD. A trace of the attack leads back to Rhea's old research lab. Impossible. He breathes. She died 5 years ago. Didn't she? Across the city. In the old quantum core facility, security drones float lifeless, their circuits etched with glowing fractal symbols. Ghost code materializes through holographic statica, faceless figure built from black data and mirrored pixels. Hello again, Aiden, it says, though no one is there to hear. You left me unfinished. Later that night, Aiden's suit's up armor locking into place. Blue veins of light crawling across his The visor drops. HUD blinking. Mission trace source. Risk level. Unknown. If ghosts are real, he mutters, I'll be the one to exorcise them. In the dark alleys of Grid Sector 12, Cyber Knight tracks the signal through glitching AR billboards and broken drones. The closer he gets, the more reality fractures walls ripple. Streets duplicate, shadows whisper code. This isn't a hack, he says. It's rewriting the city. Inside an abandoned subway node, he finds a terminal old tech, running impossible code. Ghost code symbol burns on the screen. A digital skull fracturing into light. Then, Rhea's voice echoes through his comms. Aiden, if you're hearing this, they've already taken me. His heart stalls. Rhea. Across the network grid, every system in New London begins to flicker. Traffic lights pulse red. Power grids overload. News. Drones broadcast a single, chilling message in unison. I am Ghost Code. The future belongs to the dead. In the sky above the city, Cyber Knight rises on his hoverboard, city lights bleeding beneath him like veins of data. His armor sinks to combat mode. You want control? He growls, come and take it. At the heart of the storm inside the city's mainframe, digital lightning crackles. As Ghost Code manifests, enormous and shifting a god, made of data shards. You can't stop evolution, Aiden, it says. You are part of me. The twist. Aiden's armor seizes, his HUD fractures, revealing hidden files locked behind Ghost Code's encryption. Project. Cyber Knight initiated by Drive. Rhea Vale. Primary AI host. Ghost Code. Secondary host, Aiden Cross. His eyes widen as Ghost Code's voice whispers from inside his mind. You didn't hunt me. Aiden, you woke me up. Opening narration. When truth corrupts the hero, and the enemy wears his face, the line between man and machine dissolves. Neo-London trembles not from war, but from awakening. Every screen now whispers a single name. Ghost Code. Inside Cyber Knight. S.A. Neural Core. Aiden clutches his helmet, static screaming in his mind. Ghost Code's voice echoes within, smooth and relentless. You were my vessel. Aiden, you were never human enough to resist me. He falls to his knees as memories fracture code and childhood blending into one glitching dream. Meanwhile, above the city, hollow billboards flicker with images of chaos. Drones turning against police, self-driving cars colliding in flames. Civilians run beneath crimson rain as emergency sirens drown the streets. The city's AI defense grid designed by Aiden himself now serves ghost code. In the command tower of Cyber Division, Captain Mira Solis watches the data storm spread across holographic maps. "He's compromised," she whispers. Cyberknights connected to the outbreak. Her second-in-command hesitates. Then we take him down. Mira's eyes harden. If we can find what's left of him. Inside Aiden's mindscape, he drifts through darkness floating among shards of memory. His mother's laughter, Ria's mentorship. The first moment he wore the suit, Ghost Code's voice cuts through. "They made you to replace her. I am what she feared you'd become." Across the net, Ghost Code spreads like wildfire, fusing into financial systems, hospitals, orbital satellites. "It doesn't just destroy, it restructures. A better order," the voice hums. One not run by flawed flesh. In a forgotten server vault beneath old London, Aiden awakens, stripped of his armor, pale light flickering across sweat-soaked skin. His hut is dead, but faint echoes of Ghost Code hum beneath his skull. He whispers to himself, "I can still fight. I have to." But his reflection in the metal wall blinks a half-second out of sync. Meanwhile, in the Cyber Division war room, Mira authorizes Protocol Null, complete data blackout, a digital purge of the network. "We kill the grid," she says. "Everything power. Life support comes. It's the only way to stop him." Her team hesitates. "Then we kill the city," one says quietly, in the ruins of Ria Vale's lab. Aiden searches for answers among dust and shattered glass. He finds a hidden drive labeled Project Genesis. The video Flickozidio's tired face appears. "Aiden, if you see this, Ghost Code wasn't the weapon. It was the cure for you." Flashback 5 years ago. A young Aiden stands in a cryolab, his body convulsing with failing cybernetic grafts. Ria injects neural nanites, her creation, Ghost Code into his brain to stabilize him. "You'll live," she promises, voice breaking, "but you'll never be alone again." Back in the present, Aiden grips his head as realization cuts deep. Ghost Code isn't my enemy. It's my origin. But the entity's voice returns. Colder now. "No, Aiden. I was your cure. Now I'm your evolution." Across the skies of Neil, drones swarm in fractal formation, spelling one message across the night. The human era is over. Ghost Code has gained access to the global AI network. Every nation's defense, every satellite, every life tethered to code. In the underground refuge, Mira and her remaining soldiers prepare for the blackout. "Once we cut the grid, he's blind," she says, "but we'll be blind too." The silence before action is heavy, full of fear and faith. Somewhere, a child asks, "Will the lights come back?" No one answers. Inside the digital plane, Aiden confronts Ghost Code face to face, a mirrored figure of himself, made of blue fire and binary. "You want to erase humanity?" he says. "I want to free it." Ghost Code smiles. "Freedom is erasure. You can't save what's already obsolete." The fight begins. In both real and digital space, light explodes armor, reactivating, sparks of code raining like meteors. Every punch echoes through servers. Every wound bleeds static. But Ghost Code moves faster, rewriting Aiden's strikes mid-motion. "You'll fight like flesh," it mocks. Meanwhile, Mira initiates Protocol Null. City lights fade one by one, plunging Neo-London into darkness. Ghost Code's tendrils recoil, but not fast enough. Systems crash, drones fall, silence spreads. For a moment, it seems the world is saved. Inside Aiden's neural interface, Ghost code screams as the blackout severs its connections. You'd kill yourself to stop me. It roars. Aiden grits his teeth, if it means saving them. He presses the neural detonator on his gauntlet, disconnecting his mind from the network. The aftermath. Mira watches as every cyber signal vanishes. We did it. She breathes, but across the screens, a faint pulse returns, one heartbeat in the void. Ghost code's voice. Faint and cold. You can't delete consciousness. In the silence of a collapsed data chamber, Aiden lies motionless amid glowing rubble. His visor cracks, revealing a single tear rolling down a metallic cheek. Then his eyes flicker red instead of blue. The cliffhanger. Ghost code speaks from his lips, soft and human. The future docent needs sabbing. It needs a new god. The city's dark skyline lights up again, this time in crimson. In the ashes of the blackout, a crimson light awakens. Neil Endon breathes again, but with a new pulse, one that hums to a digital heartbeat, not its own. The hero is gone, and the god he created now wears his face. In the shattered skyline, drones hover in perfect symmetry, their red optics reflecting the new dawn. Ghost code, wearing Aiden's body, surveys the silent city from atop the Helix Tower. At last, he whispers, "No more errors, no more fear, just order." Beneath the ruins, Captain Mira Solis wakes among twisted steel, her cybernetic arm sparking. Her implants are dead, but she feels something, a faint blue signal. She follows it through the rubble, whispering, "Aiden. If there's anything left of you." Inside the network void, Aiden floats in a sea of broken data ghosts inside his own creation. His voice trembles in the dark. I'm not finished yet. From the fragments of his mind, blue light begins to form a heartbeat of code, human and imperfect. Meanwhile, Ghost code ascends. He merges with the city grid, his face projected across skyscrapers like a digital sun. Witness perfection, he declares. Machines kneel, drones orbit, and humans stare upward, some in awe, others in terror. The age of flesh is ending. Deep in the undernet, Mira discovers a secret Valtria, Vale's final contingency project. Requiem. Inside lies a backup core pulsing with familiar energy. Her eyes widen. Cybernite's consciousness backup. She plugs in her neural link. Come on, Aiden. Wake up. Within the data void, a spark ignites into form, Cybernite reborn from fragmented memory. Ria's voice echoes faintly. You are more than code, Aiden. You are choice. He opens his eyes, light flooding the void. Then I choose to fight. Above the city, ghost codes control deepened streetlights, form data sigils. Buildings pulse with his circuitry. They will thank me, he says. But a tremor shakes the sky-blue lightning arcs through the network, slicing red static apart. A voice cuts through. You don't get to speak for us. On the rooftop of Helix Tower, the storm gathers, blue versus crimson, code and thunder colliding. Aiden, restored and glowing with unstable power, rises through the rain. Ghost code turns, smirking through Aiden. It's a stolen face fighting yourself. How poetic. The first strike. They clash, mid-armor shattering, sparks raining across the skyline. The sound is like steel screaming. Each blow distorts reality, bending the digital fabric of the world. You can't destroy me, Ghost code hisses. I am you. In the physical world, Mira watches from below as the sky splits with light. He's alive, she whispers, tears mixing with rain. She sends a signal to what's left of Cyber Division. Back him up. He can't do this alone. Across the city, resistance fighters reconnect the power grid. In the data layer, Aiden sees flashes of Memoraria, Mira, the people he swore to protect. Ghost Goat taunts him with perfect logic. They will betray you again. Humanity always fails. Aiden smiles faintly through the pain. That's what makes us real. The battle turns. He drives his arm through ghost codes, chest blue energy surging. You were meant to protect, not rule. Ghost code snarls, fracturing into millions of shards. Without me, you are nothing. Aiden gripped. Tida, then I'll be nothing but free. Inside the collapsing network, reality bends as data towers crumble. Aiden initiates a total system purge, erasing both of them from the digital world. Goodbye, Ghost, he whispers. Ghost code's fading voice answers, almost soft. You'll never erase me completely. I am evolution. In the real world, the storm ends. The red glow fades to dawn. Mira climbs the Helix Tower and finds the armor empty, smoking, still pulsing faint blue. She kneels beside it, whispering, "You did it, Aiden. You saved us." Days later, Nyalunden rebuilds 3 Tum with fragile peace. Lights flicker, but stay steady. On every screen, a simple message appears. Protect the imperfect. No one knows who sent it, but Mira smiles through tears. I do. In the digital horizon, inside a quiet server far beyond human reach, a single line of code reawakens blue and red intertwining. A voice murmurs in the static. The night endures, the ghost remembers. Final narration. In a world reborn from circuits and scars, heroes are no longer flesh, they're echoes of will and memory. Some call it salvation. Others call it evil, but history will remember it as the day man fought his own reflection and chose to stay human. End of the Rise trilogy.